On Friday, Sega announced not one, but 2 new Sonic games, and Chris Johnson has joined me to discuss all about it. My name is Nothing Just Go, and this is NVG Discussion. So Chris, we kind of have a bit to get through today, because Sega didn't just announce 1 new Sonic game, but 2 new Sonic games. Before we talk individually about each of them, what are your overall thoughts of the presentation? Were you satisfied with the announcements at all?
I was. From how I feel, having one game for the 2D audience and 1 game for the 3D audience, I think it sets a good tone about equalization.
Yeah, I'm actually inclined to agree with that, because when Sonic Mania was announced, I was a bit let down because I was expecting something more, but I saw like everyone excited for Sonic Mania, and I was really let down, and I wasn't going to even do this discussion. But then, when the 2017 Sonic game was announced, that was like the exact thing I was wanting for a Sonic announcement, because Generations is my favorite Sonic game, so I was so excited about this 2017 game. But Sonic Mania seems fine, I guess.
Yeah, I really like how Sonic Mania looks, and it looks like a good throwback. Or
Yeah.
a new rebranding for the classic Sonic games.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to what Mega Man 9 did with Mega Man, where like they changed up the art style, but then they went back to what made it good in the first place, and they just made a continuation of that. That's what Sonic Mania seems to be doing. It seems to be satisfying a lot of the retro fans of Sonic, which is a really good idea, because a lot of people have been unhappy where Sonic's gone since the retro days. So Sonic Mania seems like a good way for them to be satisfied with their thirst for what they want for a Sonic game.
Yes, I agree with that.
And also, Sonic Mania actually seems kind of fun for what it is. I mean, like, even though it's a bit low budget, it seems like really, really fun. Like, the platforming seems really tough, and it seems just very much like the older Sonic games.
Yes, it does, and I think it's interesting how they... Now, did they clarify if this is a new Green Hill Zone, or if it's a reimagining of Green Hill Zone? Or is it the same one?
Sorry, I barely remember the trailer. Is Green Hill Zone in it? Because I know
yeah,
they
Green
said
Hill Zone is in it.
Oh, because I know they said they're doing like other level, like new levels. So maybe they're doing older levels and newer levels as well.
I know there's a new level, and I know there's Green Hill Zone. That's all I know about it.
Yeah, true. I'm assuming it'll be different, or maybe it'll be the same. Who knows? We'll have to see.
I do like that they do have multiple playable characters in this one. Tails and Knuckles.
Yeah.
I remember there was this one, a DS version. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was called Sonic Advance, or no, that would be Game Boy Advance version.
Was it Sonic Rush?
No, it wasn't Rush. That's not. I mean, I played that. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Okay, there's a Sonic Advanced where you could play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Cream.
Yeah, I've played that game. That game is so much fun.
And I like that one. That was a
yeah. Yeah. Like, why did they exclude Amy in this? I guess because it's based off the classic Sonic games, and those only had Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
I think that's the reason why they just have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in this.
Yeah. They should have gone all out and included more of the characters to make it, like, even more different than the previous. Like, imagine it's like, hey, we're bringing back the classic Sonic, and this time you can play as even more characters. That would have been great. I'm surprised they didn't do that.
I just don't think they wanted to overload this game with too many characters, or just wanted to focus on the individual gameplay.
Yeah. Could have just, like, added Amy or something. I don't know. Okay, I guess we're gonna move on to, the game I'm far more excited about. The Sonic 2017 game. Let me explain something. Generations was... Before I played Generations, Sonic was just an okay series to me. But then I played Generations, and I had so much fun with that game. And my only problem with Generations that a lot of people had was the levels were recycled from previous Sonic game. This seems to be that Generations type game, but with completely new levels. That is what makes me think this might be my favorite Sonic game ever, even though we know nothing about it. We haven't seen any gameplay. What this game is trying to be seems like it could be so good. Let's hope Sega doesn't screw it up.
Yeah, I completely agree. I have a little bit different opinion. The first Sonic game I ever owned was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube, and I really enjoyed that game. And I'm looking at a list here now, and all the other games, Heroes or Shadow, Sonic and the Secret Rings,
those are all
and then
terrible
the Black
games.
Knight games. Those 4 games, I played them, and they just did not. To me, they were not as good as
Adventure 2.
Adventure 2. Unleashed was good. I really liked Unleashed, but after Unleashed, I just could not get myself to. Or no, I'm sorry. After Black Knight, I just could not get myself to try another console game. So I've never played Colors. I've never played Generations.
You never played Lost World.
And I never played Lost World. And fortunately, I've never played Boom. But this Sonic 2017, it may be the. I may end up getting this game. It depending on how it looks. But right now, it looks like it could be pretty good.
You're missing out on Generations though. That was such a fun game. You honestly have to play it. Like it's the perfect. Like it's not just the perfect Sonic game, but it's what I want in like a 2D platformer, even though it's 3D a lot. Like in that type of structured platformer, that is exactly what I want, and I'm really hoping Project Sonic 2017 adheres to that. That would be so good.
Yeah, I really would like to play Generations. It's something I've been thinking about.
Yeah. You really should. And one thing I liked about Generations is that you play the level. You can play the level twice, either as classic Sonic or modern Sonic, and they're completely different levels, just with the same sort of theme, with some similarities. And that's what I'm looking forward to this. Like, I'm looking forward to playing each level twice with like the 2 different characters and seeing how different they are. Because that's one thing will be good, especially with original levels. That is something I'm really ecstatic for.
Now, the one thing that interests me is I heard that they did. I didn't watch the live stream. I don't know if you did or not, but
I didn't.
Apparently, this is not a Sonic Generations 2.
Yeah, it's not. It seemed to be like a type of Sonic Generations like game where you play as classic and modern Sonic again, and it's the same type of concept but with original levels and original story. Because Sonic Generations, what that game was about was you played through previous Sonic levels. This seems to be new levels, just with classic and modern Sonic, and it'll probably be the same thing where you can play each level twice with either classic or modern. That's why it's not a Generations 2, I don't think.
And the thing that intrigues me, and I've seen other people comment about this, is that this the tagline for this is "Join the Resistance," and I don't see a lot of resistances only having 2 people.
Oh yeah, I actually thought about that. Like, you think there'll be other Sonics that they'll add, or maybe just other characters?
I don't think they're gonna add any other Sonics, because the only other Sonic I could think of would maybe be like Sonic CD.
There could be Adventure Sonic and Boom Sonic.
I would say Adventure Sonic is the modern 3D model that we see.
No, but modern Sonic plays like Unleashed and Colors, like with an Adventure Sonic plays like the adventure games. They play completely different.
You mean gameplay styles?
Yeah, they'd also be different Sonics that they'd come in.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That could be an interesting concept. I was thinking maybe multiple characters would come in.
Yeah, that's a possibility. There's 2 possibilities. Either you get other characters like Tails, Knuckles, and stuff, or you get more Sonics. And I think having more Sonics would be really interesting. I think they teased last year that Boom Sonic is also going to team up with Classic and Modern. So that'd be, even though Boom didn't really sell that well, that'd be cool to have even more Sonics part of this game. Yeah.
Apparently, they've been working on this game for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, they've probably been working on it ever since they completed Generations. They've just been taking their time with it because they want it to be really good.
Yeah.
Like, probably what happens after Generations, they were like, okay, let's do this again, but with new levels. And they realized making new levels, because Generations took quick, because they didn't have to make any new levels. So they probably want to do the same idea with new levels, and that probably takes a while to, like, make a bunch of new levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm really interested to see what they what's gonna happen with this. What do you think the story of this? Because that really looks interesting.
Yeah. I was gonna bring that up. The story is something that's kind of weird to me, because never have I thought of Sonic as this like super edgy, serious story, but that's what the tone of this trailer seems to be going for. There's some sort of like chaotic apocalypse going on that they're trying to prevent, and everything's all serious when like I'm so used to Sonic being bright and fun. It's so weird to see such like a serious Sonic story.
And one thing that makes me kind of interested is that some people have noted that the city that's on fire looks like the city from Adventure 2.
City Escape?
Yeah, the City Escape level.
Yeah.
They look like the same city. Maybe not be an adventure game, but still be within that game's universe.
Yeah, maybe. That is a possibility. Or like, it'll be, because City Escape was in Generations as well. But it was normal City Escape. So maybe there's a level that's like City Escape, but it's all on fire and stuff like that.
Yeah, fire escape.
Yeah. Fire Escape. That's funny. So maybe what they're doing is that they'll bring back old levels, but like, they'll make them more like apocalypse-y, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just not really, I'm kind of uneasy about like a serious Sonic game. I kind of prefer Sonics to be like more comic and lighthearted, so.
Well, I think Sonic 06 was serious.
Yeah, and look how that I heard that game is great, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Sonic stories work better when they don't try to take themselves too seriously. And I thought they were doing a good job with that, but then they seem to be going back to like serious Sonics. But again, we probably know nothing about it. It could just be one scene and the rest of the scene is lighthearted or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
All I hope is Mike Pollock voices Eggman in the game, because if Mike Pollock's not in the game, I'm not in the game. And by not in the game, I mean I'm not getting the game.
I'm going to be very serious about this. If there are multiple characters in this game, besides Sonic 3D and 2D Sonic and other characters that are not Sonic, I really would like, I don't know how to say this without sounding like I'm joking, I really would like Big to make a playable return. only so, for more or less, so he could kind of be redeemed in his gameplay style, and it could actually be a good gameplay style.
Well, he was kind of fun in Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, he was, but I mean, but that was just, they were all just the different mods of each other.
Yeah, that's true. So you want like a big gameplay style like Adventure 1?
Yes, I want a fishing style, but I want it to be a good fishing style.
Oh god, I honestly think you're getting your hopes up too much. I don't think there'll be like any playable characters. I think it'll just be the Sonics.
Oh, it's not something, I'm not writing my hopes on that or anything.
I don't see how like Big the Cat's gameplay style would work with a Generations like game. Because it's completely different, because like how Generations works is that it's more like linear. You can't really walk around or anything. You just go down a path.
That's true.
Yeah. That's what I love. So I don't see Big the Cat working. Sorry to shoot down your brilliant idea. Alright, so thank you for joining me, Chris, on this Sonic discussion. To sum up my thoughts, and you could tell from what we spoke about, Sonic Mania seems like a good game for people that like the classic retro Sonic games, but not my thing. I was really disappointed by it, but then they announced the 2017 Sonic game, which is exactly what I wanted. A lot of people are like expecting or wanting Adventure 3, but I don't really see that ever happening. Because if they're gonna make an Adventure 3, they would have done so by now.
And a lot of people seem to classify Sonic 3 as Sonic 06 or Sonic Adventure 3.
Yeah, that's true. But
so maybe this will be Sonic Adventure 4.
No, this is Sonic Generations 2, most likely.
Yeah, I know. But a guy can hope, can't he?
Yeah, though it's not a sequel to Generations, but it's probably gonna play like identical to Generations, which is perfect, just with new levels. Again, perfect Sonic game in my opinion. It's exactly what I wanted. I can't wait till we see more details about the game.
Now, let me ask you a question. Let me play devil's advocate for a minute.
Sure, go on.
What if this game, even though there's two the generational Sonics, what if this doesn't play like Generations? What if it has a different gameplay style than Generations?
You know what? I'd actually be kind of open to that, because I always like trying new things with Sonic games, but as long as it's good, that's all that matters. If it's like completely different, I'll be fine with that. As long as it's still like, yeah, as long as it's good. So thank you for joining me, Chris, once again.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you guys for listening, not tuning in because that would be weird, listening to another NVG discussion. If you like what you hear and you want to see more of what I got, you can either click the boxes here, the description below, or the eye in the top right corner to see anything else I've done, including a review of Pokemon Go, which is something I'm actually quite proud of, and I'd really appreciate if you took a look if you're interested. Anyway, that's all for now. Later.